I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hi my lovely Frosty fam, it's me Karen Frost here at Nail Decadence, and in this video we are going to be doing some gold and navy type coloured nails. There's going to be some swooshes. As you can see, I'm doing a swoosh now, so let's get right into it. I'm using the Naio Nails acrylic system. The colour you can see me using right now is warm beige. It's a nice peachy colour. The coloured acrylics, the gold and the navy, are ones that I've mixed myself. I will link the video in the cards to a video. Well, obviously I'm linking a video. Oh, Karen, please. In the cards there will be a link to how to make your own coloured acrylics video that I did. I have an updated version that I'm not sure if I'm going to put up before this video or after this video, but yeah, whatever one, I will have it linked in the cards for you. Whatever the weather, it'll be there. So, what am I doing? Right, yes. So I'm doing a sort of swoopy colour block type design, as you can see, and I'm manipulating the warm beige and fighting with it apparently, trying to get the excess off. But as you can see, I'm doing a sort of cutout design, so it's not a straight line, it's a curve, and then obviously I'm applying beads to the cuticle area to make sure that is nice and neat. And whilst I am applying the swoop design, I'm trying to make a wall that will give me something to butt my colours up against. Oh, I forgot, that glitter you can see, that's an Ink London one. I've forgotten what it's called, but I will put it in the description box below, so check that out. All the details will be down there. And the brush I'm using is the size 12 SVD London Oval Kolinsky brush, just so you know which brush I'm also using. The nail tips that I'm using on my Handolly, I purchased from eBay. They're just almond shaped nail tips. Just search for nail tips and you'll find them. What else is there? Oh, and my Handolly. If you would like a Handolly of your own, head over to www.handolly.co.uk and you may use, if you wish, my code, which is KFGIFT. That will give you 10% discount on your order, so feel free to use it. It is an affiliate code, and as I've said many times in previous videos, I did not become an ambassador straight away. I purchased 2 Handollies myself before I became an ambassador for them, so bear that in mind. I'm not plugging a product that is just plugging a product. It's something that I believe in, it's something that I use all the time and I love to bits, so those are the only things that I will recommend to you guys on this channel. If it's crap, I'll say it's crap. It's as simple as that, and I just won't recommend it if it's no good. So anyway, so on the index finger, what are we doing? We're doing a marble. So I'm picking up tiny beads of the gold and the navy and I'm swelling them, as you can see, to make a pattern. I'm also putting a touch of the beige, warm beige in there as well. Why not? And I'm picking up really tiny beads, wet beads of course, because we want to be able to swirl them. And I'm just working my way across the nail, swirling as I go. Get a nice marble pattern design going. The navy is quite overpowering, so I'm trying not to use too much of it. You can see I'm putting very tiny beads of the navy, but it's still it's such a strong colour that it really does take over. So my advice is, if you're marbling with darker colours, then use the tiniest amount of the darker colour, because as you can see, that navy really overpowered the gold a lot, but that wasn't a problem for me. on this set it looked pretty cool. So I'm also adding some of that glitter mix it's already pre-mixed from Ink London, and like I said, can't remember what it's called, but I will look it up and put it in the description box for you. Or if I remember, I'll flash it up on the screen. What else are we doing? This nail is going to be an ombre. So with the dark colour, I like to go when you're ombreing, I like to go with the darkest colour first. It just, to me, that makes more sense. As you can see, it's muddying the gold. It's a very yellow gold, but it is a gold colour. Looks more gold in real life than it does on camera, I will say. I'm just taking the tiniest beads, and it just wasn't working because the navy was so strong, so I thought, well, I'm going to need a bigger bead. I picked up a much bigger bead of the gold, and then just keep to and froing from the gold to the navy to try and get a good ombre going. And it's not easy to ombre these kind of colours. And then I will also add a cuticle bead of the warm beige and ombre that too. It's a bit easier to ombre that into the gold than it is into the navy for sure. A bit more gold, a bit more ombreing between both the beige and the navy. A nice blend going between the three colours. These are not, they're just not the easiest of colours to blend, to be honest. But I didn't do too badly with it. It looks alright in the end. And then I've got a little swoosh of that pre-mixed acrylic with glitter in it. In London, adding that on. It's a nice little mix. It's a gold. It looks like gold leaf, but it's not. It's thicker than gold leaf. So it's some kind of glitter, like shards, gold glitter shards. Anyway, it's got lots of bits in it. It's really nice acrylic glitter. Anyway, so now I am capping that in the middle finger, which has the marble on it. Just decent size beads, working it my way down the nail. Sometimes I go from the middle, sometimes I go from the tip, sometimes I start at the cuticle. I go with the flow, whatever I'm feeling. I've lost the shape of it a bit because obviously my marble's lumpy, and I did lose the shape of the nail a bit there, but it's easy enough to bring it back in with a good nail file, so I'm not too worried about that. And now I will also cap this ombre nail to protect it. Get all of that ombre and glitter covered nicely. If your glitter is still glittery, it's not been capped, so add a little bit more. Try not to add too much clear acrylic because you'll only end up filing it all off, but do pay attention to the nail as a whole to make sure that your structure is sound. I normally build my structure with my clear acrylic as opposed to the coloured acrylics, but sometimes I do build with the nail bed type colours. Sometimes I do build the nail with those, but majority of the time I cap everything in clear. And I forgot to mention, I obviously had prepared the nails before I started filming and applied a thin clear base just like I would on a client. So yeah, that was already done before I switched the camera on. And now, as you can see, I'm filling in the gaps where I made my swooshy cutout colour block designs. And it doesn't matter if I go over the nail bed colour because I'm going to file these in to reveal the colour block cutout design. So pushing that right up to the wall, and if I go over a little bit, it doesn't matter, not in the least. Like I said, I will file it in. not a problem. Just adding a couple more beads there, make sure it's nice and filled in. But once those have dried and set enough, I will file those lines, the colour block lines, file them in so that we get a nice reveal. Brush the dust away and make sure I have got it all. Keep checking. If I haven't got it all off the nail bed colour, I'll go in and file it a little bit more. You'll be able to see it a bit more on this nail because it's a darker contrasting colour. You get to see more of what the reveal is going to be like. It's just so satisfying to reveal a really nice colour block nail. There's just something about it I really like. As you probably noticed, I do colour blocks quite often. It's one of my favourite things is a good colour block. That and marble, I do that a lot too. Those are the staples of nails. Those are the things you should always learn and have in your back pocket as you were to pull out as a design that's fairly easy to do but has nice impact, you know? Anyway, so I filed those in and now I shall cap the other nails. Well, the nails that I've just filed in, I'm going to cap those now. Seem to have been missing a bit of the nail bed colour there towards the cuticle area, so I just filled that in before I began. And now I will cap the nails. Nice bead of clear acrylic and cap that nail, giving it the strength and structure that a nail should have, because even though this is only on Handolly and she's not going to do any cleaning, yeah, I will still make the nails as I would as if it was a real client. The difference is I use nail guards on this particular nail dolly, Handolly nail dolly. Yeah, this one's not the sliding tips. This is the very first, one of the first models that Kelly came out with. Now the sliding tips, it's much easier. Don't have to faff about with the nail guards anymore. Only on this hand. This was the first hand I purchased. It's still very strong. I love it. Absolutely love it. Awesome. But I also have a couple of the other ones with the sliding tips, and I love them too. But this one will always have a place in my heart because she was my first. My little Cindy. This one is the skin tone Zeta, if anyone's interested. That's what the skin tone is. So if you look on the website, you'll see that their handollies are named, and one of them is actually named after me. The dark chocolate skin colour, that is named after me. That's the colour I chose to be named after me. I love it. Love it, love it. So yeah, we've got a lovely team on Handolly, and so the hands are named after the girls on the team, including me, which I am so proud. So proud. Kelly's amazing. Don't know how she does it, but she does it. She's a clever little chicken. Anyway, so cap those nails. Once they have dried, I filed and buffed off camera because I've got filing in other videos that you can see. I didn't want to put it into this one, and so it's time to chop it off and keep it tough. Yes. You can see top coat that, and the glitter just comes back to life. It's like magic. Absolute magic. I'm not using a special top coat in this one, it's just a cheap one, to be perfectly honest, because I don't like necessarily using my good stuff when it's just on Handolly, because I'd rather use it on myself. And if this was a client, I would use nail glue but in this video I'm just using the top coat to stick this on, because like I said, Handolly isn't going to do the washing up. She's no. And these nails I will take off Handolly as soon as the video's over, so, and I've taken pictures, that is. Yeah, so I'm just using the top coat to adhere them, just to save on time and product of nail glue, etc, etc. But yeah, oh look, I spilled the crystals because I'm a muppet. I'm so indecisive with these crystals. Look, I put them on, I pull them off, I put them on, I pull them off. Stop faffing, Karen. Oh, do my own head in sometimes. Am I happy yet? Yes, I think I'm happy with those now. I'm a fuss spot. Very pernickety. Definitely pernickety. Let's top coat this thumbnail. Put some crystals on. I'm also going to be doing, excuse me, a bit of 3D on one of the fingers. So stay tuned for that. The video is not over yet. So once I've finished faffing with crystals, I will cure the top coat in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. There we go. And once she is done, I'll be using this putty from SBD London. This is the Mermaid Putty. It's really cool, and this brush is the, oh, I think it's the number 2, or is it the number 4? Oh, I can't remember. I'll put that in the description box as well. It's an SBD London brush. And the slip solution for this, oh my god, it smells divine. It smells like baby powder. It's so nice. And after you've used it, the putty still smells like the baby powder for days. It's amazing. I've had it on mine. I've done it on my nails, so that's how I know that the baby powder scent really lasts. It's crazy. So nice. With bottles and bottles of that stuff. It's awesome. But anyway, yeah. So enough waffling about the scent of the slip solution. So as you see, I take tiny beads of the Mermaid Putty, put it on the nail, and then I use the brush to manipulate it into petals, and I will flash cure for 5-10 seconds as I go, so that I can overlap the petals without them merging into each other. That way they stay separated, you know. Otherwise it would just all merge into one, and they wouldn't look like they were overlapping. And you do want it to look like it's overlapping. Well, I do anyway. Good thing with this is it doesn't start setting up on you until you cure it in the lamp. So I flash cure as I go. I'm just using a dotting tool to pick up little beads of the putty. And use the brush and the slip solution to just press, gently pat and press, get those petals going. And I'm just putting a tiny amount in the center, which I will set a stone into, and that will hold my gem in place. And I'm also going to do a couple of little leaves. So as we are coming to the end of the video, I shall leave you and let you watch the rest of it in peace. So it's the usual. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Why have you not subscribed? Surely I've earned your subscription by now. I've been going for a while now. Like, you know, I've got a lot of people watching that aren't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe. You know, help a girl out, help my channel grow. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. I know people ramble on about the like button all the time, but it is really actually very important for creators to have likes and comments on their videos, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm for their videos to be seen by other people. So, and I want to help as many people as I can. So yeah, click that subscribe button, click the notification bell, click the like button, and if you feel like it, leave me a comment. I am happy to have a little chat with you, not a problem. Well, that's all I have for you for today anyway. That's all I have for you this time. Please take care now, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.
Hasta que la noche se acabe, bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe, que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves, yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave, baila conmigo esta canción.
Baila conmigo, tú no bailas con cualquiera. Hagamos de la fiesta nuestra cita en primavera. No estamos para acordarnos de tantos malos momentos, estamos para disfrutar y vivir una nueva era. La más loca, la que más se atreve, la envidia de todas las mujeres. Está soltera y también como lo mueve, esa cosa sí que tiene poderes.
Mami tiene lo que ninguna chica tiene, tanto flow que no se compara en niveles. Mi modelo de ti tengo 10.000 carteles. Eres icy, espero que no me congeles. Paso a paso demuestro lo que ella tiene. Sin reposo te baila trapeza y reggae. Por si acaso le muestro lo que tiene el nene. Lo que quiero mami, solo que lo ordene. Baila hasta que la noche se acabe. Bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe, que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves, yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave, baila conmigo esta canción. Hermoso, tú eres la mera mera. Me encanta el look de la nueva era.